This is Prentice from Cypher Productions Incorporated, and today I want to talk about motivation. For the most part, I want to talk about motivation toward goals and your drive to pursue materials. Now, your goals could consist of just about anything, so when I talk about goals, you can consider family, raising your children, that perfect position or career, all the way leading to the type of home you want, the type of home you want, the type of cars you drive, all those particular types of things we can consider. Now, a lot of factors I think about when I think about motivation. Some of them are love, family, work, longevity, which is important to me, health, and woman, which should also probably be included in family. I think if you're a woman, you probably think just the opposite. Of course, man. Now, one thing that we have to keep in mind is feeling versus thought. When it comes to motivation, how do we feel? Do we think that? See, I'm losing it already. Is it that a feeling motivates us, or is it the thought that motivates us? Even thinking that it was a healthy mixture of the two, feeling versus thought. I think one outweighs the other. Now, in my theory, motivation, I think, should heavily depend upon thought. If you look at the military, a lot of things are accomplished by the military. It's through thought and not feeling. However, I think from a woman's perspective, they seem to put a lot of emphasis on feeling. Now, some of the issues that I suffer from, I think, contains feeling. So, unable to be able to think your way out of specific situations and just going by feeling, I don't believe feelings lead to a good thing, especially when it comes to love, because I think love is an actual decision. You decide to love someone, decide to do things for someone that you love. But let's stay on the subject motivation. One thing is, being a human, we have both feelings and thoughts. Now, my issue comes in to control of my feelings. You can start at the very bottom to a low scale of feelings and work your way all the way up to a 10-point scale for feelings. Some are negative, some feelings are negative, some are positive. But I think there are actual feelings involved in the motivation. However, without thought, if you continue to move strictly with feeling, that is to say, if you continue to only move, only allow feeling to be your motivation, where would you end up? Just a question. The reason I ask is because there has been a lot of emphasis on the words feelings. I have feelings, I have feelings, I have feelings. You hear this time and time again. So I wonder, if feelings were your continuous motivation, where would you end up? Now, I would say 90% should be thought, 10% should be feelings. At this particular point, I wouldn't put so much stress on the feeling thing. So now, motivation. I think that there are several different affecting factors. Starting off with government, and then business, society, community, family, and then self. And these are the things that I was able to think of that have a driving factor involved in what motivates us on a daily basis. Everything from what we choose to do all day long, all the way to who we choose to be with as an individual. And I think all of these things have some type of factor in our choices. We go out to the store and make purchases. We look for certain things. I think each and every one of these things, government, business, society, community, family, and of course self, actually, all these factors contain some type of motivation for what we do. Now, realistically, I believe that it should be completely backwards. That entire list should just be erased from our memory, and it should go completely backwards. It should start with self-motivation. Whatever we see in society, that would be best for us. What actually gives us the drive and the motivation to do so? Well, family. Now, I mean, for me, the next step would be wife. But family is such a nice, comfortable word because you have mother, father, brothers and sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts. All those people should have a deciding factor in how you move on a daily basis, what you do on a daily basis. So I think it should go self and then family. And I want to again stress the point that I think a wife would be first before family, or husband before family, but it would go self, wife or husband, family, community, then society, then business, and then government. But somehow I believe that those two, government and business, seem to have an awful large effect on what motivates us, or seem to be an awful large factor involved in motivating people every day.